Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Come, let's save our planet. For so many days we have been listening and watching a lot about coronavirus. Before I could get into the topic, first of all, I want to thank each and every person who has worked day and night for keeping us safe from that so-called coronavirus. Sitting home idle, bored watching TV, I decided to do some research about human health. I started questioning myself, why only human beings become the target always when it comes to illness and disease? I googled and learned that there are more than 1 trillion species on this planet, and of that approximately 8.7 million live on land. If you remove one species that is human out of that 8.7 million species, the balance left over is 8.69999 million species. Now a question rose in my mind. Why only humans? Why not those 8.69999 million species catch illness and diseases as human? I was just getting a little deeper on this subject. I got a message. It was a letter from Government of India, Ministry of Home Affairs, dated 24th of March 2020, in which it was written that the NDMA is satisfied that the country is threatened with the spread of COVID-19 epidemic, which has already been declared as a pandemic by WHO. That is our World Health Organization. After reading this, I became a little more inquisitive. I googled again. This time, of course, my topic was different. I got a page from The Hindu dated 12 September 2018. In that page, Bindu Sargent writes, Indians have registered a 50% increase in the prevalence of ischemic heart disease and stroke over the period of 1990 to 2016, with the number of diabetic cases climbing from 26 million to 65 million. In the same period, the number of people aligning from chronic obstructive lung disease went up to 28 million to 55 million. Cancer health in India has doubled from 1990 to 2016, according to the Indian State Level Diabetes Burden Initiative report. And it says that this report is a joint initiative of the Indian Council of Medical Research, ICMR, the Public Health Foundation of India, PHFI, and IHME, in collaboration with the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, along with experts and stakeholders associated with over 100 Indian institutions. Now friends, when such renowned institutions are evaluated, these reports can't be a false report. To know more, I went a little deeper to see a few more reports which blew my mind off. I will tell you a few of those. WHO has declared India as the diabetic capital of the world. And in another report, India Today says 98 million people in India may have type 2 diabetes by 2030. A WHO report says about 422 million people worldwide have diabetes and 1.6 million deaths are directly attributed to diabetes each year. Both the number of cases and the prevalence of diabetes have been steadily increased over the past few decades. Another report by WHO says cardiovascular disease are the #1 cause of death globally, taking an estimated 17.9 million lives each year. Another report by WHO says influenza is a serious global health threat that impacts all countries. Every year, there are an estimated 1 billion cases. Of that, 3 to 5 million severe cases and 290,000 to 650,000 influenza-related respiratory deaths worldwide. Another report from WHO says another study on the prevalence of dengue estimates that 3.9 million people are at risk of infection with dengue virus. Despite a risk of infection existing in 129 countries, 70% of the acute burden is in Asia. Another report from WHO says there were approximately 37.9 million people living with HIV. 770,000 people died from HIV-related cases in 2018, and 1.7 million people were newly infected. Another report by NDTV says India may become the osteoarthritis capital of the world with over 60 million cases by 2025. Doctor says osteoarthritis is the most prevalent form of arthritis in India, affecting over 15 million adults every year. India Today says the prevalence of arthritis is rising among women than men in India. This is a report from SRL Diagnostics. Arthritis affects more than 100 million people in India, and its prevalence is much higher than many well-known diseases such as diabetes, AIDS and cancer. Another news from News 18 India says the report reveals that 1 in 10 Indians will develop cancer during their lifetime and 1 in 15 will die from diseases. There was an estimate 1.16 million new cases registered each year in India, and around 7,84,800 people die each year due to cancer. American Institute of Cancer Research says liver cancer is the 5th most commonly occurring cancer in men and the 9th most commonly occurring cancer in women. There are over 8,40,000 new cases in 2018. Another report from Times of India says liver disease may affect every 1 in 5 Indians. Liver cirrhosis is the 14th leading cause of death in the world and could be the 12th leading cause of death in the world by 2020. Around 10 lakh patients of liver cirrhosis are newly diagnosed every year in India. Liver disease is the 10th most common cause of death in India as per the World Health Organization. We have another report. WHO says globally at least 2.2 million people have a vision impairment or blindness. Another report from India Today says the incidence of chronic kidney disease in India is not clear, but studies estimate that the number of new patients diagnosed with end-stage kidney disease who are started on dialysis or transplantation is over 1 lakh patients per year. First Post says 500,000 Indians die every year due to chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, or commonly called as COPD. A major cause for this is a lack of awareness and underdiagnosis of the disease. Another report from British Journal of Medicine says chronic obstructive pulmonary disease is a common preventable and treatable chronic respiratory disease which affects 210 million people globally. Siemens Healthineers say over 200 million people suffer from osteoporosis worldwide. By 2050, the worldwide incidence of hip fracture in men is projected to increase to over 1 million, but the incidence of hip fracture in women will be more than double that of men. Another report says from WHO, depression is a common mental disorder affecting more than 265 million people worldwide, and surprisingly, India happens to be on the top. Friends, those are just a few reports. There are plenty more. If you need more information, you can mail me. I will send you those links. My contact details are available in my website. After reading all these reports, one thing is absolutely clear. There is something definitely wrong somewhere. We did not have so many health issues 60, 70 years ago. Our grand and great-grandparents lived a very healthier lifestyle. It is said human evolution is more than 2 million years, scientists say. If so, what could have happened in the last 60, 70 years? Has the complete biochemistry of human changed? Or some external forces has influenced this change that today's human has lost his internal immune power? When I was trying to find an answer for this, an idea popped out of my mind. Out of 8.7 million species, why only one species, that is human alone, becomes the target, and how the balance 8.69999 million species are living a happier and a healthier life? I had to think a little outside the box. Then I got the answer. I'm sure I'm right, but I might be wrong either. I'll leave that to your imagination. Okay, the answer what I got was, we are doing something differently that the other 8.69999 million species don't do or have. Friends, Does this make some sense? If you think what I think is right, then give me a thumbs up. If no, be patient. I will explain you better. So what are the things we do differently that the other 8.69999 million species don't do or have? 1. Money. We are the only species on this planet or on the whole of universe that needs money. After getting into all these health related reports, I felt, are we getting into a trap? Or are we getting tapped? This reminds me about an English movie, The Matrix. It is a 1999 science fiction action film. Please do watch if time permits. Wow. Now we have more time. So please do watch the movie. Or, on the other side, is someone trying to completely control human species? That I think only time can explain. The other important factor that we do different from those 8.69999 million species is food and lifestyle. Lifestyle is something which we can never enjoy like the other 8.69999 million species are enjoying. I will just give you one example. We can't sleep at our will, nor can we wake up at our will. We are bounded with responsibilities. But we are lucky, friends. We have 21 days for us to enjoy this. Take complete advantage of that, because after 21 days, we might be back to human mode. Now coming to food. Here, everybody will agree to one fact. That is, we are what we eat. And what we are eating today is what we are today. The end result. We have lost all our internal organs' functional capacity. That is the reason we have all those list of health issues. We have also lost our internal immune power. That is the reason today any bacteria, any virus, any foreign body enters easily into our body. And that is the reason today we are the only species locked up inside our houses, whereas the other 8.69999 million species are free, enjoying the food and lifestyle. So what do we do differently when it comes to food? Friends, please pay attention. We are the only species on this planet that drinks the milk of another species. We are the only species on this planet that eats cooked food. We are the only species on this planet that eats refined food. We are the only species on this planet that eats packed and processed foods. We are the only species on this planet that eats food looking at a machine. That's a watch. We are the only species on this earth that eats off-season foods. We are the only species on this planet that eats food stored in refrigerators. We are the only species on the planet that grow hybrid fruits and vegetables. We are the only species on the planet that drink RO purified water. That is, we take water in acidic form. We are the only species on this planet that sleep in a closed room where there is no free flow of oxygen. We are the only species on the planet that does not want to work under sunlight. We are the only species on this planet that watch television and load all the negativity available on this planet. We are the only species on this planet to use tobacco and alcohol. Last, we are the only species on this planet that use medicines for just fever, cold, cough or diarrhea, not even knowing why our body undertakes such a process. So what did you understand, my friends? When we do so much differently, naturally we will have to face such health issues. So what should we do? Simple. Just do what those 8.69999 million species do. Because majority wins. In other words, just get connected to nature. Let me explain you better. Look, there are 5 essential elements in this universe. And it is very important to any living thing on this planet to control those 5 elements. All the other species on this universe follow and implement those 5 essential elements. Unfortunately, we are the only species who do not care, who do not respect, and do not implement in one's life. So, what are those 5 essential elements? Number 1, power of earth, which you get it from your food. Power of water, which you get it from water. Power of air, which you get it from air. Power of universe, which you get it from sleep. Power of fire, which you get from working in sunlight. And this is what is called Pancha Bhoothalu. Anyone who controls these Pancha Bhoothalu can live a healthier lifestyle. And to control these Pancha Bhoothalu, you need a positive mental attitude. If you need more information, you can call me. My contact details are available on my website. Friends, do you know how it feels when you lose a person who loves you the most on this planet? I know how it feels because I'm experiencing it. Procrastination is a thief of time, my friends. Procrastination may lead to problematic prognosis. Please protect your health and the health of your entire family by implementing the theory of Pancha Bhoothalu. Before I conclude, I want to thank 4 people. I thank my beloved mother for bringing me on to this beautiful planet. I thank our beloved Honorable Prime Minister of India for taking so much care of every countryman in such a critical situation. I thank my beloved friend who has motivated me to make this video. Last but not the least, my beloved daughter who has been the reason behind this video. Thank you so much for watching this video so patiently. I wish our Honorable Prime Minister of India watches this video too, because he is the only person who can do things which others think it is impossible for the betterment of our country and countrymen. Develop a strong immune power. Develop a positive mental attitude. Stay healthy, stay happy, stay together. Most important, trust in nature. Jai Hind.